一天那栋楼。
天津平安银行起火了，天津平安银行。不了了。
Series of disastrous events.
不毒。我操，这绝对他妈的得出伤亡啊！我靠！咱们要跑吗？咱们要跑。
All will be covered today in China Undercover. You find our information helpful, please subscribe and turn on the notification. It will help us get more motivation to produce more quality videos. Now back to the news. Amidst a recent surge of fires erupting across significant cities, including Tianjin, Beijing and Shanghai within Shandong province, an especially dramatic blaze unfolded at 2:24 p.m. on August 22nd in the bustling metropolis of Tianjin. The incident occurred within a towering office complex of 32 stories, completed in 2009. Adjacent to a subway station, the building's serenity was shattered when its exterior suddenly burst into flames. Towering plumes of dark smoke billowed from top to bottom, transforming the structure into a fiery dragon, with flames slicing through as if cleaving it in two. The intensity left onlookers stunned. Although the flames seemed to subside, the blaze's origin remained elusive. Despite efforts to control the inferno, the flames climbed relentlessly, and the potential toxicity of the fumes added urgency. Escaping the escalating heat and burning debris raining down became a pressing concern. Amidst chaos, the building was consumed by smoke and dust, and a sense of emergency gripped the area. Around 3 p.m., the situation reportedly came under control, but the external wall bore undeniable scars of the fire's intensity. Intriguingly, China's buildings are typically fire-resistant. Yet this incident deviated from the norm as the flames rapidly spread from bottom to top in just over 10 minutes, leaving destruction in their wake. Why did it spread so quickly? One hypothesis posits that the swift ignition and propagation of the fire could be attributed to the insulation material used on the exterior wall, likened to a flammable cover. These materials are classified into varying grades, with some designed to be non-combustible for fire resistance. Yet, cost considerations sometimes prompt the use of more inflammable alternatives, potentially compromising safety. While it's uncertain whether the new Tianjin Tower employed such materials, online voices advocate for banning their use in building insulation to avert more dire consequences in fire emergencies. Another speculation from online commentators revolves around workers smoking indoors, potentially igniting exterior insulation materials by inadvertently transferring lit cigarette ends outside. However, this explanation remains unconfirmed by official sources. Although it seemed the fire was extinguished, it has astonishingly rekindled, with flames once again climbing from the building's base. This baffling scenario challenges comprehension. How could the entire structure be engulfed? The escalating heat's palpable intensity adds to the disquiet in the vicinity, leaving an unsettling atmosphere. Perhaps the initial blaze at lower levels wasn't fully subdued, allowing it to reignite and spread from the base anew, prompting concerns about the effectiveness of firefighting endeavors. A fire emerged in a rubber warehouse beside the office building incident along Tianjin's Metro Line 1. China's NetEase website has documented multiple other fire occurrences across the city on the same day. Notably, a fire emerged in a rubber warehouse, while further blazes were reported in separate neighborhoods. Strikingly, all 4 incidents are clustered within Tianjin's Nankai district. The eruption of 4 fires within a single day on August 22, 2023, has left Tianjin residents puzzled and questioning the events transpiring in their city, pondering whether this is mere coincidence or deliberate arson. On August 19th, a fire erupted on a rooftop in Beijing. Adding to the intrigue, on August 19th, a fire erupted on a rooftop in Beijing, raging for nearly an hour. Authorities attributed the cause to office supplies on site, managing to douse the flames by around 10 o'clock. Yet, specific details regarding the incident remain undisclosed by official channels. A gripping video clip captures an intense blaze consuming the upper section of a building, with a sign displaying Defang International Wellness City. Thick columns of black smoke rise as a backdrop. Preliminary online exploration traces this fire's origin to a business previously known as Dolphin International Tea City, dating back to June 5, 2016. It was subsequently rebranded as Defang International Wellness Health City. The establishment's first floor specializes in medical equipment, ginseng, and antlers, while the second floor focuses on tea and related items. The third floor caters to health food, and the fourth floor is devoted to birth control products. Uncertainties persist regarding whether the substantial fire will spread to encompass the mentioned establishment. The fact that it originated on the rooftop suggests a limited impact, though the recurring nature of fire outbreaks, extinguished only to rekindle, adds complexity to the situation. Even Shanghai has not been immune to recent fire incidents. On August 17th, a residential house fell prey to flames. In another event around midday on August 17th, a residential house fell prey to flames. Disturbing video footage depicted the second floor consumed by fire, while the anguished cries of a woman resonated in the background. Swift action from Shanghai's fire and rescue service ensued as personnel were dispatched to the scene to combat the blaze. Although an individual was rescued from a bedroom, their lack of vital signs became evident. Preliminary investigations have sparked suspicions of arson, initiating an ongoing police inquiry. Amidst a palpable sense of frustration mingled with the call for swift action, urgent pleas reverberated, urging the flames to be subdued. Despite calling the police, impatience mounted as a perceived delay unfolded. The fire's rapid spread intensified, consuming the building and underlining the pressing need for immediate intervention. These incidents, however, did not occur in isolation, as August 18th marked a day of multiple fires erupting across various regions in China. At around 10 a.m. on August 18th in Liaoning province, a desulfurization tower caught fire, painting a surreal scene as the structure contorted in the grip of the inferno. The chimney emitted flames before succumbing to the blaze, accompanied by an unsettling lack of clarity on potential casualties. An immense chimney precariously teetered on the edge of collapse, positioned a mere 20 meters from an adjacent construction site, heightening the urgency of the situation. The ferocity of the flames posed challenges even in heating homes due to the scorching heat. Sadly, the night of August 18th bore witness to another tragic incident, as a hotel in Guizhou province was consumed by flames, resulting in a devastating toll of at least 9 lives lost and 2 individuals injured. The ferocity of the blaze prompted some occupants to resort to desperate measures, leaping from the building in a bid to escape the danger. The cause of this fire remains shrouded in uncertainty. Heart-wrenching video footage captured the burning edifice amidst thick smoke, surrounded by closely clustered structures that stood witness to the unfolding tragedy through illuminated windows. Beyond the fires, August 18, 2023, also brought forth inundation. In Dongguan City, Guangdong Province, torrential rain relentlessly poured over the area for 3 hours, transforming thoroughfares into waterlogged passages. The deluge left vehicles, including cars and refrigerators, floating in the murky waters. The powerful current even carried away some residents. Ground levels of buildings succumbed to submersion, wreaking havoc on underground garages and inflicting extensive damage. The persistent onslaught of robust winds and heavy rainfall appears to have left its mark on China's building infrastructure. In Shenyang, Liaoning province, on August 16th, a jarring explosion resonated outside a building, swiftly followed by an expansive cloud of smoke and dust. As curious onlookers emerged to investigate, they were met with a startling sight. A 33-story structure had shed its outer wall, which descended to the ground with a deafening crash, causing significant damage to the parked vehicles beneath it. Leaders of property management entities from various organizations quickly arrived at the scene, initiating an immediate cleanup effort that commenced on the same day. Plans were promptly formulated to install a crane the following day, intended to facilitate the removal of the fallen debris. The scale of the incident left spectators in awe, prompting somber reflection on the potential ramifications. The wreckage of the vehicles portrayed a scene of twisted metal and shattered structures, serving as a stark reminder of the event's immense impact. The implications are undeniably unsettling, especially when considering the fate of an inadequately constructed building in the face of an earthquake, a concern exacerbated by China's frequent seismic activity. In addition to the architectural concerns, recent seismic activities have also brought a sense of unease to the nation. On August 23rd, around 6 p.m., the Dalian area in Liaoning province experienced an earthquake with a magnitude of 4.6. The epicenter was located at a depth of 8 kilometers, followed by a subsequent aftershock measuring 2.8 in magnitude. The tremors were felt in neighboring regions, including Dandong, amplifying concerns. The immediacy of the event was highlighted by its rapid rise to the top of Weibo's hot list, sparking conversations among local netizens who openly shared their thoughts and personal experiences. A citizen shared his feelings on the earthquake on Weibo. "The earthquake's strength left my hands without feeling, and a profound fear took hold of me. The forceful tremors shook the ground, causing my phone to continuously sound its alarm due to the intense shaking. In a state of panic, I urgently implored my mother to move to safety, but she appeared unresponsive to my pleas. The foreign development area descended into chaos as the earthquake struck unexpectedly. While we were briefly indoors, the world around us began convulsing violently. My younger daughter's cries echoed as fear gripped her. Quickly, I instructed her to grab money and her phone before swiftly leaving. Holding the car key, I stressed her safety above all else, urged not to worry about anything else. The impact of the earthquake was undeniable. By simply glancing at the structure of my home building, the cracks caused by the seismic event were apparent. On August 18th, a sequence of 3 earthquakes rattled Xi'an, Xi'an in a mere 70-minute interval. The initial quake measured 4.0 on the Richter scale, followed by 2 subsequent tremors at 3.4, all originating from a depth of 10 kilometers below the surface. Swift repercussions ensued, leading to the closure of specific railroads as an immediate precautionary measure. The seismic waves reverberated throughout Sichuan province, with varying degrees of intensity in different regions. A netizen recounted their first-hand experience from the epicenter of the quake, vividly describing the terrifying sensation. Lying on the 5th floor, they were abruptly awakened by the jolts 3 times. The windows vibrated and trembled in response to the powerful seismic forces, leaving a lasting impression of the earthquake's impact. This incident contributes to the growing collection of mishaps related to infrastructure, sparking broader conversations about China's development model and its repercussions. Given the recent string of challenges, including concerns about building materials and construction standards following the Tianjin fire, Xi Jinping's absence from the BRICS summit raises perplexing signals. This absence undoubtedly highlights significant implications for the country's strategic orientation during this critical period. The global community closely observes as China confronts both domestic and international obstacles, eager to understand how this absence will shape the country's trajectory on the global stage. In our upcoming video, we will delve into the enigmas and underlying assumptions surrounding Xi Jinping's absence. And that is today's episode. If you found this video informative, please subscribe and ring a bell to get notification. Thank you for watching and see you next time.